Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to Molly's Clubhouse. Today we have some very special guests all the way from Sweden. We have Helena, Poppy, and her four adorable Dalmatian puppies. As you could see, the puppies are playing, and we're so excited that they are joining us today. So, hi, Helena, how are you?
Oh, hi there. Oh, we're just fine over here. How
Well,
are you?
we are doing great. We are so excited to be doing another live stream from both the United States and from Sweden. Now, here in the US, boys and girls, it is 10 a.m. Central Standard Time where we are in Clarksville, Arkansas. And Helena, what time is it there in Sweden?
Here it is 5 in the afternoon, or as we say, 100 hours or something like that.
Yes, so
So
is
it's
it is it starting to get just a little bit dark, or will it get darker just a little bit later?
it will be darker a little bit later at this time of year. But in the winter at this time, it is pitch black outside, actually.
I bet it is. Now you mentioned it's a little bit nippy outside, so the puppies have stayed in today.
No, the winds are a bit chilly still, and it was quite cloudy today. They were outside in the sunshine for a while in the morning, but after that they had to play inside.
Well, we are just thrilled to have you again. The puppies are 6 weeks old, boys and girls. They are growing really fast. If you have been following us, we've been live streaming, I think 4 weeks now, 3 or 4 weeks, Helena.
Yes, I think four.
Four
That's right.
weeks. So, half their lives, actually, a little bit more than half their lives.
Yes, really.
So, we are going to have some fun today, learning more about Dalmatians, also visiting with Helena and the puppies, and watching all their cuteness. I could just smell the puppy breath here in the United States, Helena. Do they still have a little bit of puppy breath left?
Oh yes, they actually do. Uh, they almost have it until they leave for the new homes. Actually,
Oh my goodness. And that's actually going to be in a couple of weeks, isn't it?
yes. In only 2 weeks, the two first little birds will leave the nest, so to speak.
Aw.
The mouse will leave in another week, and then yet another week. So we will keep them some a little bit longer than 8 weeks, and that's great for both me and for Poppy, their mom, I think.
Yes, then she will get to take a break after they are gone. I know that she will miss them, but she'll be really happy that they'll be in really nice homes, won't she?
Yes, she will. She will love that. And I know three of them are going to live with people who are owning horses. And the
Oh,
is called the coach dog, isn't it? And since the fire stations had horse-drawn carriages, that's right. So, so that's why they are called that. And so I think they will fit just in perfectly with the horses.
that will be very, very exciting for them. And I hope that their new owners will occasionally share a photo with us because we'd love to keep up with the puppies and we'd love to be able to share pictures of them as they start to get older. Wouldn't that be fun?
Oh, I think so.
So you sent us some really cute pictures, and we would love to share those. We'll start out with the pictures, and then we will go to the videos. Now it looks like they're starting to wind down. They just had a little bit of dinner a little earlier ago, and we will share a video of that here. Um, Sometime we'll add it to the link to this live stream. It was so adorable. Look at those little faces. and they are playing so much. Okay, so here we go. The first picture that we have is a photo of Molly's grandma. Is that right, Helena?
Smallest great grandma.
Molly's great grandma. And now Molly's great grandma's name was Britney, is that right?
Yes, that's right.
What a beautiful dog. Now, boys and girls, there's something really special about Britney. Can you tell what it is? I was really surprised when I saw this picture. Let's give the boys and girls just a minute to see if they can guess something about Britney. Can you tell what it is? If you said she has liver spots, she's liver colored, you're right. Look at that. I had no idea, Helena, until I saw this picture. Can you tell us a little bit about Brittany?
Oh, Britney, she got her name because of Britney Spears.
Oh,
When my Britney, when she was just a little pup, she was singing quite a lot. And that means she was a bit owling and so on because she wanted to get out of the playpen. She wanted to be outside a bit more. So that's why she got her name, Britney.
oh, that is the perfect name for her. That
Yes,
is the perfect name. So, Molly and Poppy have the same great grandma. Isn't
yes.
that amazing, boys and girls? That is just so special. Now, the next picture that we have, oh, here they come. They're coming out the door, it looks like, and they're getting ready. They're outside. I love this picture, Helena. Tell us about what the puppies are doing. Now, last week when we visited, they were outside in a little playpen and they were in a very small area.
Yes.
But this week they have started to explore. So tell us a little bit about this picture.
Oh, yes. Now they can be in the whole garden, but it's still around that area among the chickens. As you will see later, they think the chickens are really fun, and the chicken thinks the puppies are very fun. Just today, I had the puppies outside, and one of them was lying in my lap, and then one of the biggest hens came on, looked at the little puppy, and then picked it right on the nose with a beak. So they are experiencing a lot, these puppies these days, and they are,
Oh,
oh, well, and they have been destroying some of my flowers, but well, it doesn't matter. The plants are not poisonous, so they're not dangerous for the puppies. That's the main thing.
oh, that is
And
such a cute picture. Let's see what we have next. Aw, here is Poppy. And who is she with in this picture?
I think it is a dancer that she's with. They were laying on the porch, sort of, and just looking cute. That's one of Poppy's favorite spots to lie on. So even if they do have a blanket in other spots, maybe they choose to lie in front of the door.
So they were definitely having a moment, weren't they?
Yes, two other puppies, they were lying in my lap at a time, and one was destroying flowers.
That is so funny. What's so fun about puppies is even when they're little, they have unique personalities, don't they?
Oh, yes, they do.
All right, the next picture we have is a picture of Narcos, and Narcos is crawling through the little cloth tube. And tell us about Narcos. Tell us about Narcos's personality.
Oh, he's really laid back. He's one of them who's most of the time wanting to be in my lap, and he wants to. crawl up along to my neck and just chill out.
Oh,
That's most of the time. Even though he has been exploring, of course, as puppies do, uh, the agility tunnel or cat tunnel, sort of, um, and well, just walking along. He's quite a cool boy.
so he is a snuggler. That
Oh
there is nothing sweeter than having a snuggler.
yeah,
All right, so the next picture is of Ninja. Now,
yes,
tell us
that's a,
tell us about Ninja. Now, Ninja,
oh,
is this a picture of Ninja with his dad?
no, it's actually with her big brother. Uh, I do have. He has the same father as Ninja, so she's the little sister and he's the big brother, and he wants to play with them. Sometimes, as he's so big and still clumsy, only well, sort of a big puppy slash teenager, so he's a bit clumsy sometimes. So I have to keep an eye on them.
Aw, so tell us about Ninja. What's Ninja been up to this week?
Oh, she's the one destroying flowers.
Oh,
Uh,
that's so
she,
funny.
yes, she does things all by herself. She's quite well, should I say? Well, she's
Independent.
independent, strong-minded, and independent. She is,
And
and
many Dalmatians are that way, right?
yes, they should be a little bit independent, really, and that's why I must say I'm very impressed with how much you have taught Molly to do, and that she seems to love it. Not all Dalmatians does that. Some of them they have a little bit more of a mind of their own, but Molly seems very nice in
Well,
that way.
I learned, and that's interesting that you say that because I learned early on one very important thing, and that was someone shared with me. They said, Dayna, if you would like a Dalmatian that would you would like for it to be involved and do what you like to do, you need to get a Dalmatian that's very active. Now, personally, I would like a Dalmatian that's a little bit more laid back, but I learned from this person that if I got a Dalmatian that was more laid back, that it wouldn't be as active and do all these exciting things that Molly does. So that's one of the things that is challenging with Dalmatians. They are very smart, aren't they?
Oh yeah,
They're very
really.
smart, and you have to keep them their minds busy. You have to keep them busy or they can get, a little I can't think of the word I'm looking for, but they just need to have their minds busy. Like
Yes.
Bowden is over here searching for something. He is always busy, just like Molly, right, Molly? All right, so Ninja, what a good dog. And that's Ninja right on the front there, isn't it? That's laying down.
Yes. Yes.
I'm kind of partial to Ninja because of the little patch ear and the little almost eyebrow. One thing that's also interesting about Ninja this week is I've noticed that the other ear has a lot of black on it as well. I don't remember seeing that recently. So it looks like it's starting to get a little bit blacker, doesn't it?
Yes, and that's correct. They do get more spots, and the spots tend to get bigger as the puppies grow, of course. And then also they tend to float a bit, so they get attached into each other.
Yes, yes. So it's really what's also, I think, really going to be interesting is to see, and we've been talking about this the past few weeks, is how it's always a surprise when your Dalmatian starts to grow and the spots start to come in. So it would be fun, maybe in 6 months or so, to see a picture of the puppies and see what they look like. So good job, Ninja. What a sweet puppy. All right, let's see where I am now. Ah, Northern Dancer. I love this picture, Helena. There's Northern Dancer checking out the chickens.
Oh yes, it is. I was aiming for them to have this little balancing board, but the chickens actually got it first. So, and since I did feed the chickens a little bit of dog food, and they understands quite fast they them too, or they also. Um, so chickens aren't stupid. They are no chicken brains at all.
That's
They learn.
that's a great picture. Share with us a little bit about Northern Dancer and what's been up this past week.
Oh, she's also one that's a little bit laid back, but she explores quite big areas. So I think she's the one who has been the furthest away from the from the door, so to speak, or that closest area. So she's exploring a little bit by her own, and but also taking it quite easy.
That's so wonderful. And what's so interesting is you have sound effects with that photo because I hear the chicks in the background that you have. That is so much fun. All right, the next picture we have, I have Bowden shaking the table. Come here, Bowden. He has to be so. You talk about a snuggler. Let me get Bowden up here. Come here, Bowden. Come on, buddy. Ugh. There we go. Okay, we're gonna. Oh, there we go, everybody. Everybody wants to be close to Mama. Okay, so next we have Nice and Easy, and I just love that name. So tell us what Nice and Easy has been up to.
Oh, she is quite nice and easy. But she's also one that's almost always hungry. She really loves food. So when they have eaten, she always has a really full stomach, and she's almost looks like she's swallowed a ball or something. So she's the hungriest one.
So cute. Okay, I have lots of loving going on over here on my side. Oh, oh, that's so cute. Okay, guys. Okay, hold it. Okay, okay, guys. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay, so next we have a video, and I think this is a video of the puppies playing. So while I show this video, if you could share a little bit about what it's been like for the puppies this week to go outside and to venture in a larger area. So here we go.
Oh yes. Oh, they do enjoy going out in the larger area now. And always when I feed them outside because then they can also do their businesses outside them after they've eaten. So that's quite good. And if the weather's good, they can stay out for quite a while now. But well, it hasn't been that good weather this week. But
Oh,
for
I
a little
just bet they love exploring. Okay, let's
bit.
see. We have another video here. Oh, there they are playing with the tube. That
Oh
I
yes,
think is one of their favorite things to do, I bet. That looks like so much fun.
yes, and actually even their father got to play with it yesterday. He started. It's a small ball attached to it, and the puppies think it's great. And now their dad thought it was great too, so he started playing with that little tunnel.
Oh,
But
that is so
his fourth,
nice.
yes, it was his fourth birthday yesterday, so
Happy birthday. 4 years old. How fun. Now, the last video, I must admit, is my favorite video I think I've seen of the puppies yet. So share with everybody what happened when the puppies went out with the chickens.
Oh, I let the chickens out. I gave them the chickens, I mean, a little snack. And the puppies, of course, got very interested and looked, what are they doing? What are the chickens looking for? And then they also see the chickens and sometimes try to take a little nibble on the feathers, which the chickens doesn't love, but they're quite good with it still. The pup, they are quite small, so they don't do any harm.
Pretty soon the puppies are going to be bigger than those
Tell them if
chickens.
they're too hard.
Pretty soon those puppies
Yes.
are going to be bigger than the chickens, aren't they?
Oh yes, they will when they be bigger. Well, at least than the smaller chickens, the bantams.
Wow. Okay, so let me see here if I can get my. There we go. Let me bring Helena back up. Oh, look at all the sweetness. So, so cute. So, I want to look on my phone real quick and see if we've gotten any questions, Helena. And in the meantime, if you can please share with everybody new things that the puppies have done in the last week.
Yes. Since they had the bigger area, they have all started running a lot more, and you can also see that they can run more smoothly and with at a bigger pace. So they are getting quite agile by now. They can jump onto, well, low things, low objects, like my porch, for example. And they mastered a little two-step stair I have in front of the door. That's not a problem. The first day they had to look and be quite careful. Now they just run. So they are running quite a lot at the time at this moment, or no, not at this moment, because now they're sleeping, obviously. But they haven't been so much wrestling each other as some of my bigger litters has done, and I'm not quite sure why, but they're quite easy with each other. They do wrestle a little bit, but not as much as I think some of my other litters have done.
That's really interesting. I wonder why that is. Every
Yes,
litter, though, I would imagine is different, just like humans are different. Everybody does things differently, isn't that right?
yes, I think so too.
So we have a couple of questions for you that have come our way. What is the puppy's favorite toy?
Oh, this week the new thing for them was a little, well, what is called a little tray that I put upside down outside. So it should be a bit wiggly when they walk on it or take a step on it. But they haven't really shown so much interest, so I thought it would be a new favorite. But I think they have the same favorite as last week. This is a really good toy for them. And I know I showed it last week too, but it's
It's
rubber
it's still
and
a favorite.
still a favorite. So this is a good one. And these ones are new little toys I just gave them.
That's
And
so
they,
sweet.
yes, they got them from my niece Julienne. She picked them up out at the store. She tried a squeaker in every single one of them and chose the one that made the laugh.
Aw, Julianne, I bet they love those toys. They are so cute. Now they can play with them, but when they start to get older, they can destroy those things, can't they?
Oh yes, they do. But actually, their big brother Mini, who was in the picture earlier,
Yes.
he stolen or maybe borrowed one of their little blue ball toys with spikes on it. And he is so careful. He plays with it, takes it in his mouth, drops it in the flower bed, picks it up again, but he doesn't destroy it actually. So,
Wow.
well, I'm a bit amazed actually.
That is amazing. I know that Bowden is a huge chewer. I would call him a heavy chewer, and he can destroy any toy ever made. But
I think so too. But now both Ibra, their father, and me, their, I think they're quite soft chewers actually.
that's
So hopefully I can
wonderful.
have some. Yes.
So, have they started playing tug yet?
Not very much actually, which I think they usually do around this time. But I think they will do a little bit more during the week.
Oh,
We'll see.
I hope so because that would be a cute video, wouldn't it, Molly? We have something to look forward to. Okay, we have one more question. And the question is, how much do they weigh now?
Oh, I haven't weighed them now for this week, but I think they are weighing around kilos, and I'm not sure how much that is in pounds.
Yes,
Pounds are
we'll have
maybe,
to convert that and put that, and maybe you could let us know and we will add it to this post. That would be fun.
yes, that we can do. We can weigh them.
So we have a couple of
See.
comments too. Emily says, "Hi everybody," and so does Reet. And Maria, who I believe is from Sweden, she says, "Hi Molly
Yeah,
and puppies." And then Robert, my husband, he says, "Wow, the puppies are getting so big." And what's interesting about that comment, Helena, is that Robert says that every week. They just
yeah.
keep growing so fast.
Yes. And as I see them every day, several hours a day, so I don't see how much they grow. But when I look back on pictures, then I see, oh, they were so tiny. I
Yes,
think they're quite tiny, but they are big. They-
they are getting big. They are getting big. And soon they will be grown up just like Molly. So, we are going to join you again live next week, Helena. Next week, they will be 7 weeks old, which is hard to believe, isn't it?
Can't imagine how time flies.
It flies so fast. And before we go, we should also share our favorite fire safety tips. So, how about I'll share a tip and then Helena, you can share one. How would that be?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, well, it's important to have a plan, then that you get together with your grown-ups, boys and girls, and that you make an escape map and that you know what to do in case of fire. Now, it's also important to have a meeting place. We've talked about meeting places with Helena before. Our meeting place is the mailbox. And where did you say yours was, Helena?
Mine is at the doghouse.
At the doghouse. That's right. So, boys and girls, once you go outside to your meeting place, you want to make sure that you get out and stay out. Don't ever go back in. Don't go back for your favorite toy, for your favorite pair of shoes. Make sure you get out and stay out. So, that's our favorite fire safety tip. How about you, Helena?
Yes, and one thing that I also think is very, very important, it is the to see that you change your batteries in your fire alarms and do that regularly or check them regularly.
That's right. Check them once a month and then change the batteries at least or change them once a year If they do need changed sooner than that, change them. And it's also important, everyone, that your smoke alarms have a 10-year lifespan. So if your smoke alarm is older than 10 years old, it's time to replace that battery. And remember, working smoke alarms save lives. Isn't that right, Helena?
Oh yes, absolutely. That's right. So do have one in every room, I'd say. I'm not sure what yours you say in these states, but one in every room or about every room. I have upstairs in my bedroom, I have in my living room, I have in the puppy room, and I have one just, well, in the hallway, so to speak. Uh, so I have a very small house, but I still have four smoke alarms.
That is wonderful. I believe that you can never have too many smoke alarms. Here in the United States, they recommend having a smoke alarm outside each sleeping area as well as inside the sleeping area and each level of the home. So, if you don't have a smoke alarm, boys and girls, ask your grown up, say, hey, we need to have a smoke alarm to help keep us safe. Well, Helena, that is going to do it for us today. We loved having you today. Look at those sweet little puppies. Before we go, we forgot to get a close up. Do you mind grabbing one of them and let's get a close up of one of those adorable little babies?
Yes. Oh,
Getting
well, here's
heavy.
the boy today.
Hi.
Yes, now I understand. They be bigger. Hey,
Yes. Hi, buddy. Aren't you the sweetest thing? Hi. I wish I could just reach through there and just boop that nose. Aw.
hey.
Well, thank you for joining us. We had so much fun and we look forward to seeing you next week. And stay safe, everybody. Have a wonderful week. From Molly's Clubhouse, bye, everybody. Bye.
Hey, Dora.